and welcome to the TV1 News Update. I'm Jasmine Erojak. UNICEF is urging parents and caregivers to vaccinate their children immediately as the deadly polio virus spreads across Papua New Guinea. Speaking at the start of a nationwide vaccination blitz in Port Moresby Monday, UNICEF PNG representative Dr. Vera Mendonca warned that low immunization rates leave children vulnerable not only to polio but to a range of other crippling yet easily preventable diseases. Dr. Mendonca said the goal was urgent and clear to vaccinate nearly 3 million children under the age of 10 before the virus can spread further and destroy their futures. Round one of the campaign, launched by Minister for Health Elias Kapavore, alongside officials from UNICEF and partner agencies, will run for 12 consecutive working days from the 11th to the 26th of August across 17 mainland provinces, including Morobe, West Sepik, the National Capital District, Gulf, Hela, Southern Highlands, and Chimbu. The opening of the redeveloped Lombro naval base in Manus is currently underway, with Prime Minister James Marape and the Australian Defence Minister Richard Marles set to open the new-look naval base. Renamed HMPNG's Tarangau, the new naval base is a result of a joint initiative between Australia and PNG in response to PNG's defence and security priorities. Works on the facility included new maritime logistics, handstand barge landings, offices, mess, accommodation for 200 personnel, medical facilities and supporting roads, drainage, power supply, water and wastewater treatment infrastructure. 2,000 Papua New Guineans were employed in this project over a 4-year period. The establishment of the Gobo School of Excellence in Jimmy District is a significant development for education in the Jiwaka province, particularly for girls in remote areas. With the Teaching Service Commission's endorsement, it signals a commitment to not only quality education but also to the safety and well-being of both students and teachers.
Gobo School of Excellence highlights the government's investment in educational infrastructure aimed at providing opportunities that can empower young women and foster community development. The focus on elite secondary education could play a critical role in enhancing academic achievement and provide pathways to higher education and careers. For the community in Jiwaka province, this project represents a pivotal opportunity to engage in fostering a supportive and secure environment for the school. The success of this venture will likely depend on active participation from local leaders, families, and organizations to uphold the necessary safety measures and create a nurturing educational atmosphere. As enrollment for the 2026 academic year approaches, further community initiatives and outreach may be essential to raise awareness about the benefits of the school and to prepare students for the opportunities it will offer. Overall, the Gobo School of Excellence has the potential to be a transformative force for girls' education in the district. Freddie Mo, TV1 News.
Book Belong Pikinini has kicked off its 2025 Book Week with the theme My Future Career When I Grow Up. The celebrations run from August the 11th to the 15th, launching 5 new When I Grow Up reader titles. The first, When I Grow Up, I Want to Be a Chef, featured Chef Julian Hanau, mentoring students from the UPNG Library Learning Center at the Locker Room Cafe and Bar. The children role-played as mini-chefs preparing health frittates while learning about nutrition. Founder Anne-Sophie Herman highlighted the program's link to nutrition, education, and the importance of traditional PNG foods. The Joint Defence Facility at Pine Gap near Alice Springs, Australia, is the most secretive spy base in Australia, playing a critical role in signals intelligence gathering around the world. The project has always attracted protesters, but with opposition to Israel's conduct in Gaza rising. It now finds itself in an increasingly bright local spotlight.
It all kicked off near Pine Gap yesterday. Activists for Ubuntu for Palestine convinced intelligence gathered at the secret facility is being used by Israel to aid its attacks on Gaza. They've been meeting here since Hamas's attack on Israel in October 2023. And now, with the permission of traditional owners, they're just meters from the perimeter.
Today's significant because we are standing in solidarity today. You know, First Nations people, this base, Pine Gap, is on Aranda country.
Alice Springs is far away from Gaza, but the feeling of solidarity is deeply held among the traditional owners. And the feeling is getting stronger on Aranda land.
I think I'm exhausted. As every day goes past and something else happens relating to Gaza, to the Strip.
The Australian Department of Defence told ABC it's unable to comment on operations at Pine Gap. But as the government moves to recognise a Palestinian state, the First Nations people of Central Australia also taking a stand.
Australia and Vanuatu are close to signing an ambitious new strategic pact that will see the federal government plough about $500 million into the Pacific island country over the next decade. Vanuatu's Council of Ministers is widely expected to endorse the Nakamal agreement today after months of negotiations between the two countries. Australia's Foreign Minister Penny Wong, Defence Minister Richard Marles and Pacific Minister Pat Conroy will join Vanuatu's Prime Minister Jotham Napat and other senior leaders on the island of Tanna Wednesday to give their initial agreement to the pact, ahead of a formal signing next month. Mr. Napat's office said in a statement the development and security agreement would cover a wide range of bilateral issues, including infrastructure, planning, economic development, and climate resilience initiatives in light of the devastating December the 17th earthquake of 2024. Queensland Premier David Chrysopoulos says the Royal Queensland Show, the Ekka, won't be interrupted by construction at the showgrounds ahead of the Brisbane 2032 Games. The government won't say how much construction of a new athletes' village and arena will cost, nor how much social and affordable housing it will lead to.
It's showtime for the Royal Queensland Show.
We are firing the starter's gun on being ready for the Olympic and Paralympic Games.
The state government holding cabinet on site, announcing restoration of the heritage-listed John McDonald and Ernest Baines grandstands to begin when this year's Ekka wraps, while the Machinery Hill stand will be torn down after the 2026 show.
It's those regional competitors who come and use this main arena every year and have done so for the last 150 years. And this means that they can continue doing that for another 150 years.
The upgrades will deliver a 20,000-seat stadium for the Games, with the Bowen Hills site to house the Brisbane Athletes Village. How much of that will be dedicated to social and affordable homes following the event remains unknown, as well as the timeline for delivery.
We have to make sure it's a mix that financially stacks up to make it affordable to partner with the private sector to deliver this.
The cost of the upgrades is unclear, the government assuring it's contained in the $7.1 billion funding envelope. The RNA has conceded some compromises will need to be made, but says 2032 is the only year the Ekka won't be held here.
Oh, it's a bit of a shame. It'd be nice to open it up to the world, wouldn't it?
Oh, that'd be very disappointing for everybody with the country people wanting to meet the city.
You've got to adapt sometimes, don't you? Seems like a long time away, but it's not really, is it?
One stand missing from this year's show was the free flu vaccination clinic, axed by the state government, which insists it's on the front foot.
We started the vaccinations and that rollout a few weeks earlier, and it's going to go a little longer. And right now cases are down by about 2%.
New Zealand will host Super Rugby Pacific's reborn Super Round for the first time in what will serve as a housewarming party for Christchurch's new stadium. The 5-game event from April the 24th to the 26th will feature traditional Anzac Day rivalries as the Crusaders christen the roofed 25,000-seat Te Kaha Stadium. The defending champion Crusaders will open proceedings on the Friday night before annual Queensland Reds versus Blues and Hurricanes versus ACT Brumbies Anzac Day rivalry games on the Saturday. 2 games will be played on the Sunday, with the full fixture, including which of the 11 Super Rugby Pacific teams won't play, still to be finalized. And that ends our news update this Thursday. Bye for now.
Pandas go from obscure creatures to being a global sensation?
Panda is the best ambassador you can imagine.
And how have these cuddly-looking creatures helped China build ties with the rest of the world?
And if China gives you pandas, there is a strong signal that you are a very strategic ally to China.
Scott Lasaf, hunter, fisherman, and professional chef. If you can catch it, trap it, spear it, or shoot it, I can cook it. And I've cooked it all. Or so I thought. This is my journey to hunt down and meet people who cook the wild, weird, and hopefully edible. Look out, critters. You're about to become dead meat.
Thank you, John, for this privilege of sharing a short discussion with you. Massim is not a new concept, except when you ask Massim people, including yourself maybe, you probably have never heard of it. Massim, as far as I'm concerned, I heard about Massim not through the scholarly works, but through tradition, even when I was small, by two words that is commonly used in the language, lingua franca, or hula masters, and my uncle was one.